Microsoft just did it again. Another update and suddenly Windows feels slower. Microsoft just did it again. Another update and suddenly Windows feels slower, noisier, and creepier than ever. Half the stuff you turned off months ago? Yup, it's back. Thanks, Microsoft. So today, we're going to go through 10 Windows features you should disable immediately in 2025 to get your performance, privacy, and sanity back. And no, this isn't the same old list. There's new additions I've never mentioned before. So make sure to stick around because number 10 is a game changer. Microsoft added new ways to mess with your PC, and today we're fixing them all. Welcome back, everyone. Grumpy Sysadmin here, the guy who keeps turning off all the junk that Microsoft keeps turning back on. Today, we're bringing some life back to your PC, turning off or disabling things that you either don't use, don't want, or simply wished Microsoft never installed in the first place. Before we begin, though, let's play it safe. Go ahead and make a system restore point on your machine. And feedback. By default, Windows 11 Home turns on.
Okay, look, I know that here on this channel, I often criticize other prominent people who are behaving in ways that I find abhorrent, accepting dark money and failing to disclose it, producing propaganda for big oil, silencing critics with phony libel lawsuits, and on and on. And inevitably, when I make a video like that, in the comments, there are people who say that I'm a hypocrite. Nobody's perfect. One day somebody's going to air out my dirty laundry and reveal to the world that I am not so great either. I'm not what I seem. Well, after several decades in the public eye, I am now faced with that exact scenario. Emails that I sent many years ago that I expected to remain private at the time and throughout eternity have just been made part of the public record. That's right. I'm in the Epstein files. I know that this is going to be very disappointing for many of you, and for others, this will be the ultimate vindication of what you always suspected was true. I am, in fact, a literate person who loathes sex predators and holds them accountable even in private. That's it. That's what's in my private correspondence. In fact, a literate person who loathes sex predators and holds them accountable even in private. That's it. That's what's in my private correspondence. I'm actually, I got to say I'm a little pleased with this development, if I'm honest. Let me back up a bit. As most people know by now, in 2008, Jeffrey Epstein was first jailed for raping dozens of girls as young as 13, with, one of those girls in particular being part of the final plea he made. Despite the severity of his crimes, he managed to secure a sweetheart deal that allowed him to only serve 13 months in what was essentially a state-sponsored hotel, which he was allowed to leave every day and then just come back and spend the night. The victims fought for years after that to get any form of justice. And by I'm a little pleased with this development, if I'm honest. Acted was true. I am, in fact, a literate person who loathes sex predators and holds them accountable even in private. That's it. That's what's in my private correspondence. I'm actually,
Hey, what's up guys? Today I have a very special video for you where I have the privilege of having early access to Durin. Because of this, I plan on showing you guys what Durin actually does, what you can expect from the character, and show you guys a showcase of him in many different teams. As you will see, Durin is a very versatile pyro unit, the newest character coming out in version Luna 3 that has been long awaited by many, myself included. Durin is a very unique character that I'm excited to show off to you guys, and as always, if you're wondering, a complete Durin guide will come out after his official release, but for now, I'm gonna give you guys a early and brief summary of what he does and then focus most of the video on a showcase as well as a review of the character, at least through my early gameplay. With that said, do keep in mind that everything you're seeing is from the creator experience server, so some exact details may change for the live release. I was also provided with a code you can redeem for some in-game rewards, namely 60 Primo Gems and some Adventure XP. That's on screen now and in the description. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. 60 Primo Gems and some Adventure XP, that's on screen now and in the description. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. Alright, so starting things off, to give you guys a brief rundown of what Durin actually does, just to understand his kit a bit before getting into a showcase and review, the gist of it is as follows. Durin is a character with two different modes, either white mode or dark mode. Durin can choose which mode he's in by using his elemental skill, and then using his skill again to enter white mode, or using a normal attack instead to enter dark mode. Now, for the majority of his kit, however, what Durin will actually do will depend on the mode he's in after using his elemental burst. In fact, regardless of which state he's in, Durin will do just a little bit of AoE pyro damage initially, and then summon a dragon either of white flame or dark decay to attack alongside of the active character, dealing pyro damage from off field. If Durin is inside of the white form, this pyro damage will be AoE and will attack more rapidly. If Durin is inside of the dark mode, this pyro damage will be a little bit stronger, it'll deal more damage, but it will be single target instead of AoE and will also attack a bit slower. Now, the most important part of these abilities though are the fact that Durin lets you apply pyro from off field relatively rapidly while also having this burst last for a very long time, being actually 20 whole seconds. If that wasn't enough, after using Durin's burst, Durin will trigger different buffs depending on which form he is when he uses said burst. In fact, if he's in white mode, Durin will give you some much appreciated res shred. As you trigger any pyro reaction other than vaporize or melt, so namely overload, pyro swirl, pyro crystallize, or burning, and this includes reapplying burning, then the pyro res as well as the resistance of any other element that was involved in the reaction will be decreased by 20%. This is really nice because it will increase your pyro damage and whatever other element you're playing when you're using Durin as this white mode support. If Durin is in dark mode, however, then instead of offering you res shred to the other reactions, Durin will gain increased vaporize and melt damage, which if you've noticed are the two reactions that aren't affected by his white mode res shred. This damage increase will be by 40%, which allows Durin to be a very powerful sub DPS or even carry, but we'll get into that later, inside of these vape and melt teams. If that wasn't enough, if you do play even carry, but we'll get into that later, inside of these vape and melt teams. If that wasn't enough, if you do play Durin with another hex ray carry by 40%, which allows Durin to be a very powerful sub DPS or even carry, but we'll get into that later, inside of these vape and melt teams. If that wasn't enough, if you do play Durin with another hex ray character, which basically is a witch character, one of the Mossad characters that is getting these new buffs that you may have heard about and that I also plan on covering, then these buffs that Durin gets will be increased by 75%. This means that the res shred will go from 20% to 35%, and his vape and melt damage will go from 40 to 70%. This means that Durin will have more synergy with these other hex ray characters, as you'll get this kind of witch team resonance if you have two of them in your team, Durin and another, and this will not only increase Durin's buffs, but it will also enable the hexarray buffs to whatever other newly buffed character you're running. It enables their hexarray effects because you'll have two of these party members in your team, increasing the value of these other characters you can run, which means that in practice, it just gives Durin a lot more synergy with certain newly buffed characters, like namely Fischl, whom I really love, but also Mona, Albedo, and others that we'll cover as well. This makes it to where you can now have a strong team core by running Durin and another one of these witch characters without it being a mandatory requirement. It's just another strong option for a lot of his teams. He really is one of the most versatile characters because of the fact that he applies off-field pyro very consistently, has solid personal damage too, and will also give you res shred to pyro and other elements as well in his white mode, or will instead increase his vape and melt damage in his dark mode. Now there is a bit more nuance to that than Durin's kit, more things to cover, another passive that will increase his damage, but all of this I'll save for for my more complete in-depth guide coming out after his official release. For now though, I wanted to give you guys the gist of what Durin does before getting into a showcase showing you what Durin actually can do in action against various enemies and in various different teams. Alright, now with that out of the way, let's get into arguably the most important part, or I guess the part I'm the most excited for of this video, which is showing off Durin in different content and in a plethora of different teams. A few important things to note are that number one, we'll be including a mix of both world boss clears and also Abyss content, the newest floor 12, to give you guys a variety of content, and also because the next Abyss that you're gonna see either has a bit of annoying enemies on the second half for Durin, or gives you a pyro damage buff if you're off field only in the first half. So I'm gonna try to give you guys a showcase kind of without the buffs and then also with them in a bunch of different content in a bunch of different teams to kind of just show all of that off. Keep in mind my Durin, and this is important, will always be on a 4-star weapon, and I started on Finale of the Deep, the Fontanian craftable weapon, and it's good, but I noticed that in some teams it's difficult to remove the Bond of Life to actually get the most value out of the weapon, so then I switched over to a R1 Wolf's Fang, which is a solid 4-star overall. It's the battle pass weapon, and I kept it unrefined to leave some room for upgrades. Obviously a 5-star stat stick or even his signature weapon would be better than this, but I wanted to just use a pretty solid and generic 4-star weapon that works for him. And also I did want to use Lion's Roar for overload teams, which is a pretty common 4-star, but this account doesn't have it, so yeah. Regarding everything else, talents are all level 9. All the 5-stars you're seeing, including Durin, are C0, with the 4-stars being C6. Other characters will be running basically the best weapon or whatever works, so either a supportive weapon that makes sense for the team, or for DPSs, they'll be running a good option for them, generally their best, so kind of like C0 R1 for other characters. And artifact set wise, for Durin, it actually will vary based on the team. There's a lot of different sets that are the best depending on the team you're running, so stay tuned for my guide on Durin coming soon for the nuance of that. For the most part, he's on Noblesse Oblige if no one else is on it, but in some showcase teams, he's on more offensive options, which I'll mention when we get there. So with all that yapping out of the way, here's a showcase of a C0 Durin on a 4-star weapon in some different content that I will commentate over, and regardless though, obviously exact damage numbers will vary. vary based on build and you, but showing his synergy in all these different teams and how it works is the main point of this section, so let's go. All right, so let's actually get into it. So I'm going to be using some overworld bosses as test dummies at the start before moving into the Abyss stuff. The first few clips you're seeing here are going to be with a white mode Durin, using skill twice and then burst, primarily for the res shred. We're starting with a Varesa team, pretty standard. Now, keep in mind, a lot of the teams you're seeing are going to have some flex slots. Obviously, here you could use Fischl instead of Janssen, although Janssen works really well with Varesa, and Varesa's just doing amazing. These are Varesa things. It's not like you need Durin for her, but obviously it works. And this same team archetype can use so many different carries. So here we're using similar team format, but with Chlorinde as the main DPS, and obviously Fischl here, who works really well with Durin thanks to the Hex Array kind of synergy. Obviously, Fischl's just a broken unit on her own though, but even better with the Hex Array synergy here. And yeah, so Chlorinde as the main DPS, obviously one rotates this boss. Now we're doing Arlecchino. So again, we're cycling through different DPSs. So many, it's just a team archetype that works really well. Durin works as an off-field pyro character in these overload team comps. And here's an Arlecchino team with Chevreuse just clearing the boss quite easily. Now with this Arlecchino team, I actually redid it without Chevreuse because maybe you don't have her, and obviously she's the best unit to use there in an overload team. But if you don't have her, here's an example of a boss fight without her. And obviously we're doing a bit less damage, but it's still doing fine. Yes, Bennett's a support you might want on your other team, but if you don't have her, this is just something that still worked, although overload teams in general are less recommended without Chevreuse. But yeah, here's a team that's a different archetype. It's actually just Navia, because as you will see, the point of this section is showing so many different teams where Durin works. I'm trying to explain all of this, before the clip ends, but yeah, Navia works well here. You can use Albedo. Again, now Albedo's buffed with the Hex Array synergy. If you don't have him, that's okay. Shilonin works here, or even Shiori. The exact team slots are flexible. I'll go over this in my guide, but yeah, their exact team is not something you need to copy. They're just example teams that work. Here I'm using Chaska, again, another character that works really well with Durin. I did like using Fischl here, Janssen as well, but you can also use like Bennett, or maybe get some Overvape with a Hydro and Pyro unit, well, Durin being the Pyro. And here I'm using Kanich with Durin and Janssen. Again, super flexible teams. Albedo works as well, Bennett works, etc, etc. Durin's not a must, but he works really well with Kanich as just a super strong off-fielder. As you can see, he applies a good amount of Pyro to get consistent burning on Kanich, and then the Res Shred is super valuable to help increase his damage. He's also running Noblesse Oblige and does solid off-field damage himself as well. It doesn't look like much, but it does add up on top of, everything else that he gives you. Here, I did a clear with Xiao just because I kind of want to. I'll get a better one when he's out on the live server because my Xiao is, better investment. But yeah, this, we're doing 100k plunges, 110k. It's respect up on top of, everything else that he gives you. Here, I did a clear with Xiao just because I kind of want to. I'll get a better one when he's out on the live server because my Xiao is, better investment. But yeah, this, we're doing 100k plunges, 110k. It's respectable. I love Xiao, so I felt the need to use a clip here because, again, the point is that Durin can be played in so many teams. The Anemo carry could be Wanderer. You could use, obviously, other characters, but yeah, that was just a Xiao clear. Here is a team of Flins without Inefa. Now, I want to point something out that Flins without Inefa kind of got a buff thanks to the Hex Array resonance. You can actually use Fischl and Sucrose. So this isn't a team where you need Durin, but it is a team that you can run. And if you want to play Durin with Flins, you can use this team, but if you have Inefa, you can use Inefa too, and obviously Inefa should make it better because she's broken. But yeah, this is just an example of a team with Flins and Durin. Here we're using another overload carry. This is actually going to be Klee. Yeah, I wrote down kind of what you're seeing, the artifact set and all of that stuff on the bottom of the screen. But yeah, we're just playing Klee. Keep in mind, you have to do some more Klee testing. I might make a video if you guys are interested on the Hex Array synergies, the new kind of buffed characters. So stay tuned if you want that. Let me know. And my Klee gameplay might improve because honestly, I haven't played much Klee. But yeah, here I'm using Raiden, another overload team. This is a C0 Raiden on engulfing, I believe. Raiden's not the most broken unit anymore, but it still works. So we have good electro damage from Fischl, good power damage from Durin, and then obviously Raiden on field doing solid personal damage as well and giving us energy. Here I'm using Durin as a main DPS, another playstyle that he can, be played in, I guess. Basically just using his skill, using his burst, and doing normal attacks and charge attacks. And honestly, it's not a bad team at all. Pretty solid if you just want to play him doing normal attacks and charge attacks. And honestly, it's not a bad team at all. Pretty solid if you just want to play him as a DPS. He's an option, and I like this flexibility of Durin. I'll actually show a team that I liked even more, which was this Overvape Durin team using only 4-star characters. Don't get me wrong, Durin's great in an overload team as well. I did have fun with this one though, just because I like seeing big numbers. So here what you're seeing is the first actually dark mode Durin gameplay. I used skill on him and then an auto attack to enter dark mode, use a burst, and now my vaporizes are going to do more damage. We're over vaping with a fast hydro plier like Xingqiu, doing a normal attack and a charge attack to try to vape our charge attacks. And yeah, we basically just spam that, rinse and repeat. Now, I am cognizant that this clear didn't look the best. I promise you there will be a better one in the Abyss. The exact slots here you're using do vary. It actually will be one with Farina. But yeah, for a bunch of 4 stars, this works pretty well. And Durin's actually a good on-field power DPS, and he has good synergy with Mona in a double Hydro team, especially if you have her constellations like C1, C2, and even later ones. But these are just kind of 2 clips to show that Durin can work as an on-fielder, either in Overload or even Vaporize. Now, outside of that, we're now going to move on to the Abyss, where, as I mentioned, first half does give an off-field pyro damage buff, 75% pyro damage bonus if the character is off-field. But here what we're doing is actually a Burgeon team. So this first chamber is actually super AoE, so it's really good for Burgeon and Neuvillette. And also I want to point out that Burgeon is a reaction that does Dendro damage, and so pyro damage bonus doesn't affect it. Actually, it wouldn't affect it even if it were Dendro. So it mainly will just buff like Durin's stray Vaporize hits here and there, which adds up. But my Durin here is on a full elemental mastery, kind of a reaction focused build. He's the Burgeon trigger, and as you'll see, I'll pause somewhere. The Burgeon damage of like 48,000 is a lot higher than the random like 2,000 hits that we're doing. You know, if we crit, it'll be a bit higher, but yeah, regardless, it's a full EM Durin. Here we're running Iron Sting, Flowers of Paradise Lost, and yeah, it's Neuvillette doing a bunch of damage, and also the Burgeon reaction from Durin and Lauma, who buffs it, doing a ton of damage as well. I do want to mention that I believe I have Deepwood Memories on Lauma in this team. So yeah, we're shredding Dendro, and this is a team that performs fine basically anywhere, but is a lot better in AoE because of the nature of Burgeon, right? Bloom focused teams, notably Burgeon, work really, really well in AoE, and so does Neuvillette. So another one of Neuvillette's best teams has been spawned. Neuvillette gets a new basically best team competitor with almost any support that comes out. So now this is another one that works exceptionally well in AoE. Just another team option. Obviously, like Ineffa works instead of Durin, and you don't actually have to do Burgeon if you don't want to. If you want to play Neuvillette with Durin, you can with a super flexible last slot, like Fischl, Albedo, or Sucrose if you want Hexarray, or just any generic support. So outside of that, let's skip past the rest of this clear. It's just one spinning enemy that's kind of annoying. For the next one, I actually did a Mwalani clear here with White Mode Durin to give us some Res Shred and off-field Pyro application, who works really well with Mwalani, honestly. And the exact team here is very flexible. This is a double Geo one, and again, this is actually on the second half of the Abyss, so there is no damage buff to Pyro. It's actually just a plunge attack damage buff, but obviously that's not something that like Mwalani or Durin will really benefit from. Beto works well here, but you can also use Mona, and there's even some teams with like Sucrose. You can do Mona, Sucrose without even needing Durin with another Pyro, but yeah, Durin works well here, and as you can see, our Mwalani is vaping for, you know, a pretty big number relative to our build. The exact number will vary, but yeah, Durin's doing this Res Shred, giving us some buffs and also doing some off-field power damage. The shield just came up, so I cut me plunging and destroying it, and then here's another vape from Mwalani, and it clears this enemy. Again, just showing off teams that work primarily. Now here we're back in the first half. Here I'm actually going to make use of the pyro damage buff that the Abyss floor gives us, so a 75% pyro damage bonus, because I feel like in this showcase I should show the content that is designed for Durin, and then more like normal content. So I kind of showed the quote-unquote normal content. Here is the first half of the Abyss where Durin should feel stronger because we get a bit more pyro damage bonus, although obviously it's still a Varessa focused team. It's her who will be doing most of the team's damage, as you can see by her plunges, and we clear like 2 waves of enemies really fast there. I actually one rotate this entire floor, which has 3 waves of enemies, or this entire chamber, I guess, and yeah, this Varessa burst should take him out. Boom, that was pretty easy. Obviously the Varessa has good investment and stuff, and now 12-3. Again, this is the enemy that is kind of shield towards Durin, so there's a big pyro shield you have to break, or I guess cryo shield, but before that you have to fill up a pyro meter. Anyways, you'll see when it's out, and then I believe after you break this cryo shield he loses his resistances, so we will be doing more damage, but we won't be making use for the most part of the off-field pyro damage bonus because our Durin is on field. So well, there he's off field, and then that damage that you just saw wasn't Durin, it was actually from breaking the shield. And then after I go to official, I stay on my Durin on field. And as you can see, we're going to be playing a overvape team. So I want to talk about this because it's actually a really cool one. Now, typically with Farina, her Hydro application isn't the fastest. So you can run 2 Hydro units like maybe Mona, especially with Constellations, or you can run a faster Hydro applier like Xingqiu or potentially Yelan, although I have to do more testing. With that said, what Farina gives Durin is letting you run a real artifact set, the 4-piece Maréchaussée Hunter, which is really nice to get you a ton of stats and therefore a lot of value. Because of this, if you can run her with a healer, it's great. And you can do either double Hydro or overvape, which is what I'm doing here. And here I actually managed to still get pretty good uptime on the Hydro aura and get a lot of vaporizes. So here we do 196k. Here I'm doing normal attack, charge attack, normal attack, charge attack. There it went pyro, then electro. So I missed a couple of vapes, but then boom, I get a vaporize for 200k, another 100k, and then I get another vaporize here, 200k. I know I paused a lot just to show kind of the big numbers, but I'll replay the whole thing without pausing. Again, I don't think solo Farina is the most consistent form of Hydro, but hey, it worked without pausing. Again, I don't think solo Farina is the most consistent form of Hydro, but hey, it worked here. And if you want to change your team around, I'll go over it a bit more in the guide video after more testing is done. That's just a clear that I did. But yeah, double Hydro is something you can do, or a faster Hydro applier if you need it. Here, I just wanted to show a funny number I got, making use of the off-field pyro buff. But yeah, thanks to the off-field pyro buff and Mona's buffs as well. This is C0 Mona. I got 300k there on Durin, so I thought I should include it because I was doing some testing. Buffs as well. This is C0 Mona. I got 300k there on Durin, so I thought I should include it because I was doing some testing with a double Hydro team. The whole clear there though wasn't great, so I'm not going to include it. I just wanted to show the funny number because I can. Outside of that, here is Kniech against this same enemy. Now again, there is off-field power damage bonus that will help our Durin, but as you will see, our Kniech will be doing so much damage that will clear before our rotation's even over. 400k there, thanks to the enemy losing some resistances, Durin's res shred as well, and also Yansan, the scroll set, Noblesse Oblige, and the newly buffed Albedo too, making this Kniech team very strong. We have another cannon shot here. We could have optimized the rotation even further if we needed to. And then, because I like including a mix of content where we're buffed and content where we're unbuffed, I thought I'd end on kind of the latter, where we're using Arlecchino Overload in the second half of the Abyss that does not have a pyro buff. So our off-field Durin will not gain pyro damage bonus. The only buff is to plunge attacks, which I tried not to implement. So as you'll see, this is just kind of a standard Overload team using Arlecchino as a carry. I use my Durin's ult, swap to Arlecchino, and again, we're on the second half of the Abyss, and I'm fighting this enemy kind of as simply as I can, just spamming normal attacks. I actually managed to get a second Bond of Life cooking because against this enemy, if you're playing Arlecchino, you can actually kind of cook 2 Bond of Life because you can set it up kind of while you're breaking the shield. As you can see, there's already one there, kind of waiting for my Arlecchino whenever I'm ready. So making the most of the enemy. But yeah, I'll stop like rewinding and stuff. Here's just a full clear against this enemy. Doing some solid pyro hits. It's not the biggest numbers, but it adds up, right? It's Arlecchino and Durin and Fischl, 3 damage dealing characters. And then boom, I stuck another Bond of Life, so my damage is a lot higher. And then here, actually, I'll stop pausing. I'll just let already one there, kind of waiting for my Arlecchino whenever I'm ready. So making the most of the enemy. But yeah, I'll stop like rewinding and stuff. Here's just a full clear against this enemy. Doing some solid pyro hits. It's not the biggest numbers, but it adds up, right? It's Arlecchino and Durin and Fischl, 3 damage dealing characters. And then boom, I stuck another Bond of Life, so my damage is a lot higher. And then here, actually, I'll stop pausing. I'll just let the editing do the trick. So I'm sure you're rewatching it. I actually let myself get hit by the first shockwave because I didn't want to plunge, because you get a 75% plunge damage bonus on the second half. I wanted to try not to include it, but I would have died if I tanked the second one. So you'll see the buffed plunge as the last kind of hit, but obviously the boss was like 1 HP, so it doesn't matter. If you want to see it though, there it is. So I hope that was a good kind of showcase of a bunch of different content, overworld bosses, and then Abyss clears where we either get some buffs or don't, depending on what we're doing. Obviously there's still Abyss cards. I don't think I had the best ones, but yeah, obviously Abyss is something you guys will be doing when it's out. So I feel like it's relevant to show, and maybe I'm overthinking this. I try to include so many different things that I know I can't fit in my guide that'll come out next, because if not, it'll be like an hour long. So I tried to include so much here that I hope you appreciate. Again, a lot of these are just team archetypes. You can choose what works for you. You can replace certain characters, and the exact damage you're doing will vary based on your weapon, constellations, teams, all of that. So yeah, mostly just a proof of concept, showing him with different teams, showing you how versatile he is and how it can work, you know, either against overworld bosses or in the Abyss. That's the next Abyss rotation that's coming out. And so yeah, there's obviously a lot more teams that I still have to test, more teams you can use, right? Different overload carries, different melt carries, other archetypes, etc, etc. But I hope I did a good job at showcasing some of Durin's very, very vast team selection. Now, to give you guys my initial review and first impressions on Durin, here are my thoughts so far. Durin is an off-field pyro character who, as we saw, has incredibly versatile teams. He can fit in almost any team that wants an off-field pyro, and can even be played as a carry as well, but he is for the most part a very generalistic support, offering you res shred, pyro damage, and also good pyro application with a long burst duration of 20 seconds, meaning that you don't don't have to swap into him as often, and being so versatile that it's kind of reminiscent of one of the older supports, right? Thinking back to like Farina's release where she can be played in so many teams, more so than some of the newer supports like Escoffier that is still very strong, but is a bit more tied to a specific reaction and just a few team archetypes. Because of this versatility that Durin has, it makes him a valuable character for not just newer accounts that want a flexible supportive option and someone who can even be used as a DPS if you want, but also his exact value will vary based on what teams you're playing him with. In some teams, he'll be incredibly valuable, buffing some more forgotten older units, and even especially the Hexarray characters that he synergizes so well with, enabling this sort of witch resonance and synergizing with these characters as we saw like Fischl, Albedo, Mona, Klee, Venti, and just anyone in the Hexarray. And then in other teams, he might just be a good and solid option. I really do like him in basically every Overload team I've played him in, but there's a lot more that we saw in the last section and that I'll cover in my guide as well. So yeah, very versatile. Overall, it does seem like as an off-field pyro sub DPS, he's somewhat of a side grade to Mawika, with the exact value varying. As a pure off-fielder, it does seem like Durin can do more damage if you were to play both of these characters as just pure sub DPSs that you use their skill and burst on and then swap out. But if you spend some time on Mawika and do one of her newly optimized combos, rotating a little bit on her before going back to your other carry, she can potentially be better there depending on your team and rotation. The point is that Durin being a comparable sub DPS, a side grade if you will, to Mawika when she's played as a sub DPS is obviously a big feat. Now, obviously don't forget that Mawika is the best DPS in the game as an on-fielder, but I'm saying that purely as off-fielders, Durin as a pyro support can provide you with similar or sometimes more value, and also, and more importantly, you probably are going to want to use Mawika as a main DPS in one of your teams, for example, in the Spiral Abyss or the Stygian Onslaught, if you do have her. And if that's the case, then you can use Durin as your off-field pyro for another team that you're running, where he'll either be a great or the best option. And then outside of Mawika, Durin obviously outshines all of the other kind of off-field pyros, although Shangling's still a great 4-star, notably for Vape, but Durin in general just offers you so much and is so versatile. Durin's damage is something that can be kind of overlooked because it's not as flashy, it's not just one big hit, but it's consistent hits of pyro damage from off-field that either will get buffed if you're vaping or melting in dark mode, or in white mode will still get buffed by his res shred to pyro and whatever other elements you're reacting with, which is genuinely a big deal because on top of the res shred and elemental application he gives you, on top of buffs through a potential supportive artifact set, Durin also just has good personal damage that I wanted to re-emphasize in this section as well. This means that he can kind of be a sleeper carry, someone carrying your team from off field as being one of your main sources of damage, or just someone who complements your DPS by doing a bit extra that really does add up over time, because if you build him properly, his damage will not be small. Now, outside of just that though, there are some other things I want to mention. Firstly, Durin's a character that obviously has upgrades with constellations and his signature weapon, but it is important to mention that they're not needed. Durin's base kit gives you so much, and his signature weapon, while it does have an attack buff to your teammates, it isn't that necessary on Durin, and any generic 5-star stat stick you may have is not too far behind, at least for his personal damage. Outside of that, he may have some future synergies that we obviously don't know yet, but because Varka, Alice, and Nicole are probably Hexarray characters, like they're very much tied to this witch, Mondstadt, Hexarray lore stuff, I believe there's a high chance that Durin works yet, but because Varka, Alice, and Nicole are probably Hexarray characters, like they're very much tied to this witch, Mondstadt, Hexarray lore stuff, I believe there's a high chance that Durin works with them and maybe synergizes with them in some particular way. Outside of that, while Durin right now can run many different artifact sets, and the most generic one I'd say is Noblesse Oblige, but again, wait for my guide for more info on that, there is a chance that a future set comes out that suits him more, maybe for Hexarray characters or just him, but this one is a bit more uncertain than potential future synergies. Overall though, I don't want this video to be too long, so just to recap, I want to say that Durin does feel like a generalistic pyro character, a character that I very much appreciate, who's a super flexible and versatile support, who can either be super valuable for some teams or just a solid option in others, typically being not someone that you need because again, a lot of the times he can be a Mawika side grade, so maybe you don't need him. Do not feel forced to get him. I want to include this disclosure so no one gets kind of baited, but I do think if you like him or have teams where he can fit, he will be a great option, and he's someone that I'm very happy with. He doesn't break the game. He doesn't raise every team's power level by an absurd amount. He just works particularly well with a certain few teams, and then also just works well in general with almost any team where he can fit, and there are a lot. But yeah, I kind of want to leave it at that. I'm very happy with Durin and his versatility and power level overall. Really good and strong without like ruining the game's balance. He's also very flexible, which is always a very nice thing, as I'm less a fan of the kind of niche support design, so quite pleased with Durin and his synergy with so many characters. With that said, do stay tuned for my complete complete Durin guide that will be out shortly after his release. There's actually a lot to cover, so it may take longer than expected, so please stay tuned and subscribe if you want to catch it as it goes out. And once again, I'm super grateful I got to give you guys this early Durin gameplay from the creator experience server, but stay tuned for the live release in case anything changes, which I will update you guys on. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Nicht mit
アンビ、ここへ変量の修正を行います。
If your toddler whines every time they want something, it might feel like it's something you just have to put up with. But here's the thing, How you respond plays a huge role in how often and how much your child whines. In other words, your reactions to those whiny moments can either keep the whining habit going or break the habit altogether. In this video, I'm going to show you how to break the cycle of whining with 3 practical strategies that you can use in everyday situations. And it's important to use the right strategy depending on the situation. So I'll also show you exactly when and how to use each one. Now, the first step though is to make sure that you're not accidentally making it worse or reinforcing the behavior. It's really easy to do this without even realizing. Take this common scenario as an example. Imagine you're in the kitchen, rushing to get dinner ready. Your child tugs on your shirt and says, "I want a drink." But since you're in the middle of cutting up chicken, you reply with, "I'll get you a drink once I've finished cutting this up." But they start whining. "I'm so thirsty, I need a drink now." You calmly respond with, "I'm almost done, I just need to finish cutting the chicken." However, they continue whining, "But I'm so thirsty, please, I want my drink." At this point, you know that if you don't give your toddler the drink right away, they'll keep whining until you do. And you're already feeling overwhelmed. Dinner is late and you just can't handle the whining on top of everything else. So you stop what you're doing, wash your hands, and hand them the drink and say, "Fine, here it is." Your child happily takes the drink and walks away, leaving you to finish preparing dinner in peace. Now, if this is what happens every time they whine, your clever child will quickly recognize the pattern. That is, when they ask calmly, they have to wait. But when they start whining, you drop everything and give them what they want. Without meaning to, you've taught them that asking calmly doesn't work. But when they escalate to whining, they get what they want. Now, keep in mind, your child isn't being naughty. They're simply trying to figure out different ways to communicate and learning what works to get their needs met, just like anyone else would. And if whining works, that's what they'll do. Now, as I mentioned, the way you respond to the whining depends on the scenario. And there are 2 different scenarios you'll likely experience. The first scenario is like the example, where they ask calmly at first and then they escalate to whining. The second is where they just jump straight to the whining. So let's talk about how to respond to a situation like in the example where they ask calmly first, then we'll jump into how to approach the second one. In a situation where your child asks calmly at first, you need to ask yourself, can I give them what they want right now? If you can, then do it, because this is reinforcing the positive behavior you want to see more of, which is using their calm voice instead of whining. If we go back to the earlier example, but instead imagine you're just stirring a pot of food instead of handling chicken. In that case, you could easily pause, get them a drink, and then continue with dinner. Now, obviously, that's the easy part. What about those situations where you just can't give them what they want immediately? For these situations, start by acknowledging the fact that they ask calmly, because it's really important to acknowledge and reinforce that positive behavior. But instead of dropping everything, just let them know when you'll be able to help them. For example, you might say, "I love how you ask so calmly. I'll finish cutting this chicken, then I'll wash my hands, and then I'll get your drink." This helps them understand that even when if your toddler whines, that they'll start to whine or complain. "I'll get your drink." This helps them understand that even when they ask nicely using a calm voice, there'll still be times when they have to wait. Now, while they are waiting, it is very likely that they'll start to whine or complain, and that's okay. It's natural for your child to feel upset when they don't get what they want right away. Your role in these moments isn't to stop them from feeling upset, but to help them understand that whining won't change the situation or make things happen any faster. If they start to whine, stay calm and stick to what you said. For example, you might gently remind them, "First, I'll finish cutting the chicken, then I'll wash my hands and get your drink." And then you make sure that you only get them the drink once you're done. By following through like this, you're teaching them that while their feelings are valid, whining won't get them what they want any quicker. Now, while this won't instantly stop the whining, by consistently reinforcing the behavior that you want to see while also maintaining firm boundaries and not allowing the behavior that you don't want to see change the way you respond, you'll see big changes over time. Now let's talk about what to do in those situations where your child jumps straight to whining without asking calmly first. When this happens, if you can, stop what you're doing and help your child right away, and start by getting down to their eye level and saying something like, "I can see you're upset and I want to help." Then you would guide your child towards better ways of communicating by clearly telling them what you expect. This means avoiding phrases like "stop whining" or "no whining," because while these phrases "I can see you're upset and I want to help." Then you would guide your child towards better ways of communicating by clearly telling them what you expect. This means avoiding phrases like "stop whining" or "no whining," because while these phrases seem clear, they focus on what not to do rather than telling them what to do, and this can be confusing. Instead, you want to encourage them to use their calm or normal voice. So you might say, "But it's hard for me to understand when you're talking like that. Can you tell me again in your normal voice?" Now, before we move on to what you do next, I want to quickly point out that using phrases like "stop it" is just one of 8 common phrases we often use as parents that might seem effective in the moment, but don't always convey the message we intend. In fact, these phrases can sometimes send a completely different message. So if you're interested in finding out what these 8 phrases are, what message they're actually sending, and what alternatives to use instead, click the link in the description to get your free copy of 8 parenting phrases to rethink and what to say instead. Okay, after you've encouraged them to use their normal voice, you need to wait for them to ask calmly before giving them what they want. I know this step can be tough, but it's crucial not to give in if they keep using a whiny tone, because if you do, it just teaches them that whining works. Instead, keep encouraging them to use their calm or normal voice. So you might say, "I still can't understand. Can you try again in your calm voice?" Or, "That's getting closer. Can you try again in your normal voice?" Then when they do ask calmly, make sure you give them what they ask for right away. For example, you might say, "Oh, you want some water? Here's some water," as you hand it to them. By doing this, you're showing your child that using a calm voice is the best way to get what they want, and over time, they'll start using it more often instead of whining. One thing you probably notice with all 3 of these approaches is how important it is to praise your child when they use their calm voice, as this helps encourage them to keep asking calmly instead of whining. But praising your child isn't as straightforward as it might seem. In fact, phrases that sound encouraging like "you're so clever" or "you're amazing" might not be the most effective way to praise your child and can sometimes have unintended negative effects. So watch this video next to learn
Ist das eine
Most people
なに挨拶だ。あまり遠くに行くな。
これは合図を待て。アクセル全開。
自由になれ。行け。
動くな。呼吸を整えよう。カウントスタート。投降しろ。赤煙に葬られよ。死ね。死ね。止める勇気はあるか。
周りを見張っててくれ。あまり遠くに行くなよ。
武器を捨てろ。雷のごとく。合図を待つ。
行け。もう自由だ。
アクセル全開。
じゃあな、周りを見張っててくれ。
最後の警告だ。これは呼吸を整えよう。動け。赤煙に葬られよ。加速するぞ。投降しろ。武器を捨てろ。もっと早く、もっと強く。合図。
さあ、みんなに
太陽の炎を。やっ、止める勇気はあるか。
冷たくさくさ
法の裁き。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。
呼吸を整えよう。カウントスタート。赤煙に葬られよ。加速するぞ。星とし。星とし。無事今日の。 自由になれ。行け。動くな。雷のごとく。これは最後の手。加速するぞ。悪くないしなだ。気に入った。やっ。コレクションに加えよう。悪くない品だ。アクセル全開。あまり遠くに行くなよ。
In this you bought a phone. じゃあな。はっやっふっはったったよっ
この同点も同点に
名園の主は変人ばかりだと？僕一人だけだと思っていたんだが、他にもいるのか？誰もが好きな動物や野菜、あるいは果物を持つべきだと思う。そうすることで自分がどんな人になりたいかが見えてくるんだ。全ての名園を通り抜けられるとは限らない。欲張りすぎるとかえって煙にむせてしまうことになる。誰もが好きな動物や野菜、あるいは果物を持つべきだと思う。そうすることで自分がどんな人になりたいかが見えてくるんだ。名園の主は変人ばかりだと？ 僕一人だけだと思っていたんだが、他にもいるのか？すべての名園を通り抜けられるとは限らない。欲張りすぎるとかえって煙にむせてしまうことになる。
Scene.
Dude, I'm being rage baited. Dude, I'm being rage baited so fucking hard. I asked this guy for his Discord on Twitter. I asked this guy for his Discord in his Twitch chat. He said, "Yo, what's up, Xiox?" And he didn't give me his Discord. Shit, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Should we act nonchalant? Should I act nonchalant like I don't like Flints? Let me act all nonchalant, bro. For today, let me put Sino in the goddamn team. Nobody tell him. I just want to see him in his natural habitat. Like, what goes on? Let me.
Can you guys do the Zero X hairline simulator together?
Yo, what the fuck is this? Okay.
You
What is
guys
it?
got any others while we're waiting here?
Wait, what do you mean while you're waiting? Okay, I know I'm a bit late. Yo, my bad. I started streaming a bit after 9, so I'll take the blame. But like, we're not waiting anymore, bro. I'm here. Yo, hey, smiley face. I'm here. Heart emoji. I found the Flinsmains Discord. Wait. Ask him, what is your tag? Your Discord, by the way. Smiley face, heart emoji. Ask him, what is your tag? Oh, here's it. Yeah. Anyway, so I was a bit late today because so you guys know I do volunteer firefighting. So usually like I save cats, kids, whatever, right? But this time there's like a whole family of 8. So it was a lot more work because I was alone, and I called 911. Said, hey, can I get some backup? They said, you're on your own, go fuck yourself. I said, okay, my bad. Like, I'm sure you guys are busy, like, I don't know, doing minor traffic violations. So I went in alone through the fires. Oh,
My chat.
said, hey, can I get some backup? They said, you're on your own, go fuck yourself. I said, okay, my bad. Like, I'm sure you guys are busy, like, I don't know. But this time there's like a whole family of 8. So it was a lot more work because I was alone, and I called 911. Said, hey, can I get some backup? They said, you're on your own, go fuck yourself. I said, okay, my bad. Like, I'm sure you guys are busy. Backup, they said, you're on your own, go. And I called 911. Said, hey, can I get some backup? They said, you're on your own, go fuck yourself. I said, okay, my bad. Like, I'm sure you guys are busy, like, I don't know, doing minor traffic violations. So I went in alone through the fires. Oh,
My chat, Mr. Ziox, do you want to touch him tonight?
Touch who?
Ziox.
Me?
Ziox.
Do not touch me.
Do you want to touch my chat?
No.
Ooh, Mr. Ziox.
I don't want to do that.
Come on.
Oh, fuck.
Guy,
Nick Olsen VO canceled their request to join. Oh, my bad. Fuck, bro. Fuck, sorry. Accept. Wait, who made this no gooning Flints thing? I like that.
Oh my god, I'm blooming.
Wait, who made this no gooning Flints thing? I like that.
Oh my god, I'm blooming.
Who made this no gooning Flints thing? I like that. This is gonna be a long day.
Bruh, I'm talking to you right now, man.
Hey, man. How you doing?
I'm talking to you right now, man.
Hey, man. How you doing?
I'm talking to you right now, man.
Oh, good. Me too. Hey, man. How you doing?
I'm pretty good, bro.
Me too.
Yeah, okay, nice. Well, I sent you a friend request on Discord, so...
Okay, what? Can you tell me your Discord tag?
I mean, it's got to be your most recent friend request. It's just Nick.
I swear my most recent one that I see, they're filtered alphabetically for some reason. I see exclamation mark Langa. They're filtered alphabetically for some reason. I see exclamation mark. Let me search up Nick. This guy's called Nick NIC and then connections.
I tried to send you a message, but
This guy's called Nick NIC and then
yeah, sorry.
connections.
I tried to send you a message, but Clyde says I can't contact you.
Is there a way for me to talk to chat without Nick hearing me? Am I insane? Am I the insane one here? Okay. Oh wait, that is you. Wait, why is that your Discord? You have a connection that's your Xbox name, and I thought it couldn't be you because I'm not gonna read your Xbox name aloud, but it's a bit suspicious.
Oh, Big Daddy Swolson?
Yeah, man. Why is that you?
Oh, Big Daddy Swolson?
Yeah, man. Why is that you?
Well, cause I'm big, I'm a daddy, and I'm swole, and my last name is Olsen.
I swear, I was like, that can't be him. So I kept scrolling.
Hello.
Hey, man. How you doing?
Look at this. We did it.
We did it. That was easy.
Bro, fastest I've ever connected with somebody.
I'm going to side with you on this one. I think chat doesn't know what they want. I think what they want and what they say they want is not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't want to be saved. It's like the Jermaine Cole song. Anyways.
It's like the, it's like don't chase me energy.
Okay. 1 second. Let's back up. What is don't chase me energy?
You know, it's like it's tickle time and they're like, no, don't chase me. Stop tickling me. Tee-hee, tee-hee-hee-hee. But then you stop tickling them and they're like, wait, why do you...
So I hate to do this again to you. Let's pause one more time. What is tickle time?
You don't know tickle time, bro?
Unfortunately, I don't. Is that like when you're like with your homies and they're like tickle time?
Yeah, it's just you and the boys.
Yeah, okay.
You know, when you're with your boys and you know, you're like, watching the game,
Yeah.
and then one of them jumps up and they're like, "Tickle time!"
Okay. And by game, are you like a sports watcher, or like are you talking about like League of Legends? Because I know you have I don't want to say crippling addiction, but I'll say addiction. I'll say addiction.
Yeah, I'm talking about sports, bro.
Okay.
So, you know, are you dating somebody or what?
Yeah, I'm in a very committed relationship. It's been 5 years since 1.3. Their name is Xiao. I don't know if you've heard of them, I guess. Xiao can take any form.
Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you've never had tickle time with Xiao?
Well, that's between me and Xiao and God.
Okay, so then you know tickle time well.
Well, for me, like, I reserve tickle time for the homies. It's like, nice double kill you just got, and then you run at them. Tickle time!
That is a pretty hype selly.
Yeah. I play jungle, so when I gank someone, I tickle them
Wait a minute, you play League?
No, I quit, but I used to. Like, season, 4, bro.
Oh, bruh. You got my hopes up for nothing, dude.
I mean, look, man, like, if it comes to it, we can maybe dabble in something. Anyways.
What does gaillage mean? Everybody keeps typing gaillage in chat.
Gaillage? It's a French word. Yeah, I speak French, so they type sometimes words of like my native tongue.
Oh, okay. So they're like,
it's pronounced gaillage. Yeah.
Gaillage.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello and welcome to our stream tonight. It is my pleasure to welcome you, gaillage.
That doesn't sound French.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hello and welcome to our stream tonight. It is my pleasure to welcome you, gaillage.
That doesn't sound French. That sounds like Predator.
Predator, bruh.
Sorry.
Predator. Wow.
It was good. You have a good vocal range. I'll give you that. I was talking to my
chat. I
chat.
could do a better Predator for sure.
Like Alien versus Predator? I heard there's a new movie.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but
yeah, me neither. Do you? What are your thoughts on Enough? I just got her friendship 10.
Bruh, I love Angelina. She's the best. We stream together all the time.
You know the Klee, yeah, she seems really nice. I haven't met her, but you know Klee, her voice lines, she's like, every time she talks to anyone, she's like, she is the best. And then when she gets to Diluc, she calls him a fucking loser. Yeah. If you ever get Klee, you should go look.
Oh yeah, bro. We have I mean, I don't know, you know, you're probably like me, you don't have anything planned for tonight, but we'll figure it out. There's a lot to go over. I know that you're new to the game and you're in need of being educated on like how to do your builds and stuff. So I'm here for you. I've got a couple that are really strong right now.
Wait a second.
So I was really honored that you reached out to me to do this.
That's not what happened.
I was worried, you know, a lot of people, they're nervous to contact me direct like that. So, you know, where do you want to start? How can I help you out tonight? Yeah.
Okay, so let's back things up. That is not what happened. I am here to assist you. This is my, I don't want to say job, part-time hobby. I mean, I have a full-time job. I'm a single father of 4. Well, I guess not single, but I'm a father of 4, etc.
Wait, you are?
But,
you've got 4 kids, bro?
Yeah.
You
Jimmy,
and Shao?
Timmy, Limmy, and Bimmy.
You'd never lie to me.
But,
you've got 4 kids, bro?
Yeah.
You
Jimmy,
and Shao?
Timmy, Limmy, and Bimmy.
You'd never lie to me, right? Because this is like, we're just getting to know each other.
I would never lie.
Okay. Well, what are their ages?
That's personal.
Okay. Are they healthy?
That's personal.
Well, I hope you and your family are doing well.
Thanks. You too. Yesterday, or last, I guess 2 days ago, I was looking at someone in my chat room happened to give me your UID. That's what the
Did
D
you
is.
send me a friend request?
No, but because I didn't want to do it not on the call. I was like, oh, we'll do it when we're there. But I wanted to see like maybe where you were in the game. And I noticed your AR 43. Is that correct?
I think 42. But...
42.
Yeah.
42, I've noticed 2 things. Now, number 1, at 45, that's when you start getting a bit more freedom of choice, okay? You get like the choice to farm any domain. You get your driver's license. You kind of get a bit of everything. So that's a bit more where guidance can help, but I can guide you before then. That's number 1. Number 2, at AR 42, there is a known fact in the Genshin community. I was gonna say a theory, but it's true, so we'll call it what it is. You do get a free Ayaka. I don't know if you did the quest, but you should be able to claim Ayaka. I don't know if you like her. I mean, I do.
Well, I've pretty much done all the quests in the game so far.
Okay, this I almost believed you. You're getting good at this. I almost believed you.
So I think I probably already have him.
Yeah. Okay. Her, but yeah. Yeah, I guess you have her then. Yeah, I know this is you actually. Why are you... Do I have to ask?
Ask what?
Okay. Why are you errand boy FRFR?
Oh, errand boy for real, for real. Yeah, I'm errand boy for real, because that's all I be doing in Kavat. Everyone I talk to needs me to run an errand. 900% of the quests are, can you Uber Eats this meal to Tall Johnny? Can you go fetch these pigeons some food out of the lake? Can you go...
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've done anything but a day job in this game so far.
Dude, yeah, I haven't done commissions since like 1934. I've just been like, if you spend your resin, you can just claim them with a little thing now. But yeah, the commissions
are... you surface for your face? Is that you?
No, I already accepted it. Call me... But yeah, the commissions
are... you surface for your face? Is that you?
No, I already accepted it. Call me fan.
I got a inter-world request from Surface for your face.
Oh, am I joining your world? I thought I'd like... I'll join your world.
Get in here.
You can accept it, and then you can close the... You can press F2 and then reject the other join request so you don't get spammed. Okay, can I just ask, why is your bio OMG I'm blooming with a bunch of O's and exclamation marks?
Oh, because I'm... Who's Broom?
Let's not get in. Exclamation marks?
Oh, because I'm... Who's Broom?
Let's not get into it. They're a war criminal. Why did you accept...
Who are they?
Exclamation marks?
Oh, because I'm... Who's Broom?
Let's not get into it. They're a war criminal. Why did you accept...
Who are they?
Please kick them. Please kick them immediately.
Who is this?
I don't want to get into it.
I don't think I let them in.
You just...
Did they come with you?
I don't know how this... Yo, they're... Just please...
Who is this?
I don't want to get into it. They're a war criminal. Why did you accept...
Who are they?
Please kick them. Please kick them immediately.
Who is this?
I don't want to get into it.
I don't think I let them in.
You just...
Did they...
I don't want to get into it.
I don't think I let them in.
You just...
Did they come with you?
I don't know how this... Yo, they're... Just please... You just...
Did they come with you?
I don't know how this... Yo...
Let them in.
You just...
Did they come with you?
Get into it.
I don't think I let them in.
Why is your bio OMG I'm blooming with a bunch of O's and exclamation marks?
Oh, because I'm... Who's Broom?
Let's not get into it. They're a war criminal. Why did you accept...
Who are they?
Please kick them. Please kick them immediately.
Who is this?
I don't want to get into it.
I don't think I let them in.
You just...
Did they come with you?
I don't know how this... Yo, they're... You just...
Did they come with you?
I don't know how this... Yo, they're... You just...
Did they come with you?
I don't know how this... Yo, they're... You just...
Did they come with you?
I don't know how this... Yo, they're... Just please... Like, they are a war criminal wanted by the international court. And
they're not even in my friends. I don't think I can kick them. Well, what's up, Broom? I guess you're part of this now.
This is a rage bait. She is not a part of this.
So you're part of this now.
This is a rage bait. She is not a part of this.
So you're a big Alejandro fan, huh?
I like... dude, wait, this guy's feet are gonna get cold. He doesn't have shoes. I am a fan of Alejandro. Dude, wait, this guy's feet are gonna get cold. He doesn't have shoes. I am a fan of Alejandro. Nice guy. I met him maybe like 5 times.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we kick this war criminal, please?
Surface for your face wants to join again.
I'm gonna... Yo, okay. So here's a quick little Genshin tip. If you press F2, do you have an F2 key on your keyboard?
I have a controller, bro. So I guess walk me through it from a controller. You're supposed to be the helper, right?
Yeah, no, I got you. I actually got you. You got me there. Let me ask Inefa.
Who is Broom? Do you want them here?
No, but if you have to know the lore, they're just a chatter who always joins my world for no reason. And I was like, why do you keep joining my world? So I usually don't let them in. But it turns out Broom is a woman, so I can't be mean. And then that's one. And then 2, they're randomly really good at editing. So I also like, it's a dilemma for me where I'm like, fuck this person, but also, damn, you're kind of talented. So it's like weird, you know?
Got it.
アビスの声に身を委ねていたなら、私はとっくに私ではなくなっていただろう。本能に抗うことは生き残るよりも難しい。
So you
Like, I wish Zeus was talented. So it's for me where I'm like, fuck this person, but also, damn, you're kind of talented. So it's like weird, you know?
got it. So you
Like, I wish Zeus would strike them down from the heavens, but I'm also
you
like,
allow them to game with you in order for free edit content, basically.
I think it's not I will allow them, it's somehow they end up there. Like, sometimes you gotta click like the heavens, but I'm also
You
like,
allow them to game with you in order for free edit content, basically.
I think it's not I will allow them, it's somehow they end up there. Like, sometimes you gotta click like match with people, you know? And then, oh, fuck, somehow they end up there. Like, sometimes you gotta click like match with people, you know? And then, oh, fuck, it's the B word.
Right. So you're just using them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool. Well, this is Dragonspine. It's the coldest place in all of Teyvat.
Okay.
It's the only place in the game where you can freeze to death, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very few people have unlocked the blood tree. I'm one of those people, so applause.
What's the blood
is
tree?
Appropriate. You don't know the blood tree?
No, I don't have it.
Yeah, let me take you to the blood tree, bro.
You just disappeared. Where do you go?
Blood tree?
No, I don't have it.
Yeah, let me take you to the blood tree, bro.
You just disappeared. Where do you go?
Yeah, that's called a teleport.
How'd I do that?
You're gonna want to learn that fast.
Okay.
Write that down.
Oh, is it this? The Hearth Shadow?
Here you go. I'm there.
I think I found the blood tree. How do I get there?
I'm freezing my tuchus off at the blood tree.
Okay, okay. How do I get there? You didn't tell me.
You gotta teleport.
How do I teleport?
Okay, start by closing your eyes.
Okay, my eyes are closed.
Take a deep breath.
Okay.
Channel your ki.
What is that?
And then at the top of your lungs, shout, "Teleport now!"
I have family awake. It's still too early.
Too early?
Yeah, I have kids. I told you. They sleep at like 11.
Bro. It's actually criminal to not teach your kids how to teleport. Why
Teleport
would you not-
now! Did I hit that?
It's actually criminal to not teach your kids how to teleport. Why
Teleport
would you not-
now! Did I hit that? I'm actually like, I think I could be like an NPC in a game. You know,
Yes,
like the TikTok like NPC trend. It was like a year ago now, but they would be like, "Whoa, I just came from another universe. It's Miles Morales." You kind of know that? You know,
Yes,
like the TikTok like NPC trend. It was like a year ago now, but they would be like, "Whoa, I just came from another universe. It's Miles Morales." You kind of know that or no?
Oh, vaguely.
Yeah, like I think I would be good at that.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Whoa, I just teleported. What the hell? It worked.
You did it. I knew you could do it.
Thanks, man. Oh, the Crimson Tree. Oh.
Vaguely.
Yeah, like I think I would be good at that.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Whoa, I just teleported. What the hell? It worked.
You did it. I knew you could do it.
Thanks, man. Oh, the Crimson Tree.
Yep, so this is all maxed out.
That's
all it gave
cool.
me was a lousy pair of silver wings, but that's okay.
Genshin got a lot better at making their world exploration give you useful things. So if you do like Nodcry or Natlan, I think Natlan is the best for exploration. What the fuck is happening? 1 second. You have 3% exploration. You went in, you got like one chest, you said, enough for today. Let me pack it up, and you left a basin of unnumbered flames. Anyways, I think Natlan's pretty good for that. Nodcry seems to be... No, I'm looking at flames. Anyways, I think Natlan's pretty good for that. Nodcry seems to be... No, I'm looking in Natlan.
Oh, I haven't even gone to Natlan, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, shit, bro. I forgot. Somebody spun the wheel. I have to walk around Teyvat for the next 20 minutes. Do you want to walk with me?
Is this a choice, or do I have to?
I mean, you don't have to, but I have to. So I'm gonna tell.
Is there a way to override the wheel? Can I give you like
no?
A bit?
If anybody gives 5 gifted subs on my channel, they get a voice line or they get a spin the wheel, and they wanted the wheel, so we have to respect it. So I'll walk slow so you can catch up. Yo, thank you so much.
Can we not? So are we gonna spin the wheel again now? Let me guess. Is there no like pause? Like, hey guys, today I'm getting my account fixed.
Fixed? I mean, my account's solid. I win every fight, so.
Okay, no disrespect. I clicked on your profile. It said Spiral Abyss 5-3. Now we do need to get that number up a little.
Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. 5 victories, 3 losses.
That's not what that means. Let's start there. It actually means, so there's There's 12 floors in the abyss. So there's 1, 2 to 12.
Honestly, yo, actually, I can't really hear you. You're so far away.
There's 12 floors in the spiral abyss.
Hey, we got this great walk here. You know, why don't you come walk by my side? Can't hear you shouting back there.
Why are you in the desert?
Where else would you walk?
Not in the... I'm gonna overheat and die. You're wearing a jacket, bro, and like gloves and shit.
I picked this for you. Aren't you Desert Boy Sayu?
Okay, so just because I'm Lebanese, you're calling me a desert boy?
Isn't Sayu from the desert?
I don't like Sayu. I mean,
Weren't you
Sino.
just telling me you had? Weren't you just telling me you have sandals? Chat, clip him saying he doesn't like Sayu.
No, I meant to say Sino, but it was a joke. I like Sino.
He said Sayu. All
Yeah,
right?
no.
Boy Sayu?
Oh, and
Where else would you walk?
not in the... I'm gonna get...
You-
Spiral abyss.
Hey, we got this great walk here. You know, why don't you come walk by my side? Can't hear you shouting back there.
Why are you in the desert?
Where else would you walk?
Not in the... I'm gonna overheat and die. You're wearing a jacket, bro, and like gloves and shit.
I picked this for you. Aren't you Desert Boy Sayu?
Okay, so just because I'm Lebanese, you're calling me a desert boy?
Isn't Sayu from the desert?
I don't like Sayu. I mean,
Weren't
Sino.
you just
Fuck.
telling me you had? Weren't you just telling me you have sandals? Chat, clip him saying he doesn't like Sayu.
No, I meant to say Sino, but it was a joke. I like Sino.
He said Sayu. All
Yeah.
right? We need
Okay,
to
but
call
Sayu,
Alti right
Sayu
now.
to me is the little Tanuki girl, not the VTuber. So I was
Papa.
talking about the girl.
It's wonderful to see you again, Papa. How are the children?
Wait, that was pretty good. Have you considered a career?
I dabble,
Okay.
but feel free to roleplay as Papa here.
Hello.
Hello. I'm walking this way. Feel free to come with.
Wait, I'll put a character I can.
Why is your chat dying of cringe, bro?
I don't know.
Oh, little boy.
Don't. I'm not a little boy.
Your hair looks like a chocobo. Can you run fast? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
Grandmaster Gene taught me how.
wow, that's very fast. What's your name?
My name is Mika of the Knights of Favonius.
Ah, a knight of Favonius. Truly, you must be one of the most talented children in all of Teyvat.
Thank you, but I'm not a child.
Oh, how old are you?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, age is just a number after all.
Don't say that, Flins.
Say what? Are you okay?
I'm a cartographer.
Oh, do you have any maps you can show me?
I actually drew the map of Teyvat. If you press M on your keyboard or joystick left on your controller, that's me.
Well, color me impressed. Your cartography is nothing to sniff at.
Thank you. One second. Let me get my big brother.
All right, I can't wait to meet him.
What? Hey, man. I'm back.
Wow, what a beautiful helmet you have.
Thanks.
I'm sure that protects you from the sun.
Can I interest you in a game of Millie Astro Wonderland? The newest user-generated mode in Genshin Impact.
I've actually never played it.
It's all right. It's all right.
You enjoy it?
Yeah. It's kind of like a social thing, you know. So you didn't tell me your thoughts on Inefa. Thank you.
Oh, I love Vanessa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have her or not yet? I think you started.
No,
playing
I
after?
started playing just after.
I see. Like, what level's your Flins?
He is as high as it goes.
Oh shit! So he's level 90.
He's like level 400, I think.
Okay, let me just check that. That's cool. Okay, you don't have a character in your showcase. All right. Okay, I guess he's
Maybe
level 400. That's Flins.
He is as high as it goes.
Oh shit! So he's level 90.
He's like level 400, I think.
Okay, let me just check that. That's cool. Okay, you don't have a character in your showcase. All right. Okay, I guess he's level 400. Yeah, cool.
Maybe even like level 600.
Okay. So I thought this was gonna be like a little account review session. Your chat, I guess some of them are from my chat, but there's a lot of snitches here telling me that you're actually not level 400, which honestly I don't respect the snitching, but
Oh, I guess, yeah, I just looked. I'm only level 80.
oh, that's not bad. That's the highest you can go for now at AR.
But I have,
yeah.
but I have 986 levels in attack.
Okay, I don't think that's how this game works. Did you level your skills though? Flint's only has one he needs to level. He's actually one of the cheapest characters to build. Only his burst. Ancient ritual cometh the night.
You want to do what to the night?
Cometh.
That allowed on Twitch?
Okay, I don't think that's how this game works. That's the highest you can go for now. Me that you're actually not level 400, which honestly I don't respect the snitching, but
Oh, I guess, yeah, I just looked. I'm only level 80.
oh, that's not bad. That's the highest you can go for now at AR.
But I have,
yeah,
but I have 986 levels in attack.
okay, I don't think that's how this game works. Did you level your skills though? Flynn's only has one he needs to level. He's actually one of the cheapest characters to build. Only his burst. Ancient ritual cometh the night.
You want to do what to the night?
Only his burst. Ancient ritual cometh the night.
You want to do what to the night?
Cometh.
That allowed on Twitch?
I think so. I mean, I've been doing it.
Oh, that's aggressive.
What do you mean? The night comes. Isn't that a Flynn's voice line?
I'm not so sure. You're sounding pretty sus.
No, I've been playing this fucking guy since release, man. Wait, let me see. Voiceover. You know when he does it? Okay. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember the 21st night of September, but one of Flynn's charge attack lines. I've been playing this fucking guy since release, man. Wait, let me see. Voiceover. You know when he does it? Okay. Wait, let me see. Voiceover. You know when he does it? Okay. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember the 21st night of September, but one of Flynn's charge attack lines. One of Flynn's charge attack lines. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Thanks, man. I'm flattered.
How do I get up this? Oh, that's good.
Thanks, man. I'm flattered.
How do I get up this? Oh, that's good.
Thanks, man. I'm flattered.
How do I get up this?
I don't think you do.
Teach me that, Ziox.
Do you have a character known as Mawika?
No.
Well, that's your first mistake. So what you want to do, you're gonna want to do is get the character called Mawika. Then you can ride her bike, and you can just do stuff like this.
Whoa! Okay, dang. Can you get that? Can you get that for me?
I can't actually. Do you have who's a character you could use?
I know. Can she help me out?
She is great. I love Aino. She is my daughter, but she cannot help you. Do you have Kaching?
I have Kaching.
All right, so go Kaching, and then you can hold her skill, aim it in the air, use it again, and then she'll be able to climb from there. I'm not using Zhongli for him. He has to. He's a grown man. Yes. E again, and then immediately climb the wall. Yes.
Wow.
Oh
wait.
All right, Kaching might suck.
I guess I gotta be up here more.
Okay, let me help you out. I'll help you out.
All right, thank you, bro.
I'll go Albedo. I've met Koidao. Nice man. Very short. All right, let's here. You can stand on this flower. Sorry, I stole it. And then from there you can, yeah.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Oh. What? Okay. We can try that. I can use Venti too if you need, but
this time for sure, bro. This time for sure.
Oh, nice. Okay. I don't know what happened, but there you go.
I thought I was more on it, I guess. Thank you, bro. Wow. Well, I guess I've learned all there is to learn.
I don't know if I would say that. How long is left on this fucking walking? Yeah, let's get this way.
Boy. Let's go this way.
Sure. I don't know if I would say that. How long is left on this fucking walking? Yeah, let's get this way. I would say that.
Well, I guess I've learned all there is to learn.
I don't know if I would say that. How long is left on this fucking walking? Yeah, let's get this way.
Boy. Let's go this way.
Sure.
How does it feel to get sand stuck in your stockings, little boy?
Okay, don't call me a little boy, first of all. Second of all, they're not stockings, they're pants. Third of all, I'm an Archon. You should speak to me with respect.
They look like little silk stockings and goofy little balloon pants.
They're not
For
stockings.
an Archon, you sure don't have accuracy. You little balloon pants, silk stockings, and goofy little balloon pants.
They're not
For
stockings.
an Archon, you sure don't have accuracy. You missed every shot at me.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens sometimes. But he's getting, I'm getting, I guess, a buff next patch. So it should actually be a bit better.
Ah, to be an Archon and need a buff. How embarrassing.
It's actually my power's been hidden since 1.0. I'm just tapping into it. Okay, so someone said, why are we still role playing?
Because roleplay is fun.
Yeah, if you're into it.
Is someone in your chat not into our roleplay?
Be a bit better.
Ah, to be an on, you sure don't have accuracy. You missed every shot at me. And goofy little balloon pants.
They're not
For
stockings.
an Archon, you sure don't have accuracy. You missed every shot at me.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens sometimes. But he's getting, I'm getting, I guess, a buff next patch. So it should actually be a bit better.
Ah, to be an Archon and need a buff. How embarrassing.
It's actually my power's been hidden since 1.0. I'm just tapping into it. Okay, so someone said, why are we still role playing?
Because roleplay is fun.
Yeah, if you're into it.
Is someone in your chat not into our roleplay?
No, I think they're into it. They're just like in denial.
Yeah, I find the people that are most vocally against me are my biggest fans.
Are people vocally against you?
Yeah,
know
I'd
where
say
they
about
live? Can I beat them up?
I'd say about like half of my chat really doesn't like me, but I'm convinced they're just soon to raise.
I agree. I actually think that
Biggest fans.
are people vocally against you? Do you
Yeah,
know
I'd
where
say
they
about
live? Can I
half-
beat them up?
I'd say about like half of my chat really doesn't like me, but I'm convinced they're just soon to raise.
I agree. I actually think that too. Everyone in my chat that's like, oh, you're so cringe, they're tsunderes. And they're just
Yeah,
like, because why,
tsunderes.
like, why are you there, right? Like, you're here because it's like
That's
a
my-
love-hate
yeah,
relationship.
that's my exact point. I'm like, why are you tuning in every night, Baka?
Okay, what was that word? Oh, you're so cringe, they're tsunderes. And they're just like, because why, like, why are you there, right? Like, you're here because it's like
That's
a love-hate
my- yeah,
relationship.
that's my exact point. I'm like, why are you tuning in every night, Baka?
Okay, what was that word?
Baka.
Oh, I think you got them.
Oh yeah, boom, roasted.
How did these guys get here?
Careful, little boy. His hammer will smash you. Oh no, I don't have. I know, I'm cooked.
It's okay, I got you, man. I got you. I just did. Never mind. All right, I don't have the best units in my team. I mean, they're getting buffed next patch. Just give me a second. I'll. Just 1 second. This shouldn't take too long. I can break this guy's shield for you. 1 second. 1 second. Are you excited for Columbina? Almost said Columbia.
Yeah, they seem cool.
Yeah. She is. I like her. Have you seen the video of the... Wait, who's doing 9 damage? Wait, who's doing 9 damage?
Probably my Kuchin.
Wait, who's doing 9 damage? Wait, who's doing 9 damage?
Probably my Kuchin.
Yeah. Have you seen the video of Columbina and Sandrone?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
What
All right,
happens?
are we
in
done?
that-
What's up?
What happens in that video?
You don't have to worry. I think it's just like one of them. I think Sandrone's like really angry, and then Columbina's like, "Don't be angry," and that's it. It's pretty good.
Oh, that sounds like good wholesome.
You don't have to worry. I think it's just like one of them. I think Sandrone's like really angry, and then Columbina's like, "Don't be angry," and that's it. It's pretty good.
Oh, that sounds like good wholesome activity, I guess.
It is pretty wholesome.
What do you think of the Hilichurls?
If I tell you, it'll be a big spoiler to maybe the best Archon quest in the game. Yeah, let's just kill them, I guess.
Whenever I see a Hilichurl, I say it was a mistake to be one today.
Well, I don't know if it was
thing you should have.
their
last
choice,
thing
but-
you should have done is be
Yeah.
a Hilichurl around me. Oh, hey, this will be good for you. These guys, these big guys, they're called ruinous, gigantic men.
That's like
These guys, these big guys, they're called ruinous, gigantic men.
That sounds up my alley. What do they do?
They're one of the hardest enemies in Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
So you gotta hit him with the full wombo combo from behind, just like that. I did it flawlessly, and I one-shot them.
Do they take more damage from behind?
They do.
Okay. Well, I just got a 4-star artifact.
Congrats. Yeah. All my artifacts are 5 stars, so
I remember my now. It's Genshin's law. Now I'm guaranteed a 5-star.
Wombo combo from behind.
Yeah.
So you gotta hit him with the full wombo combo from behind, just like that. I did it flawlessly, and I one-shot them.
Do they take more damage from behind?
They do.
Okay. Well, I just got a 4-star artifact.
Congrats.
Yeah.
All my artifacts are 5 stars, so
I remember my now. It's Genshin's law. Now I'm guaranteed a 5-star. All right, never mind.
Okay, I think we have to walk for 1 more minute, so I guess let's just...
Can you just scam them?
Can I scam them?
Yeah.
Bro, you're in heels in the desert?
You are wearing a 4-layer jacket and boots!
Yeah, but I'm cold.
Maybe I'm cold. I mean, I like... Maybe... I will say, I don't know why so many characters have heels. It seems a bit counterintuitive, but maybe it makes sense for Maui, because she's riding a bike anyways. I mean, bikers notoriously wear heels on their bike.
Yeah, that sounds like... Whoa, what's that? What's going through the dirt up there? The big mole over here, bro.
Oh my god, is that the fucking... I don't think you want to mess with that guy. Or that's not the Weenut. Who is this? Oh, it is the Weenut. Yeah, yeah. Do you want to go fight him? I mean, this might be the most annoying enemy in the game.
Gurren Lagann? Hello? Giga Drill? He wants to pierce my heavens?
You can't really fight him here. He's, if you open your map, he's like all the way on the right. His name is Weenut.
Weenut?
Yeah,
Really?
like I-nut. Yeah, I swear. Like Weenut. Like I-nut, you-nut, Weenut.
That cannot possibly be his name.
You can open your map right now. It'll say... I just took damage. Look, press M, go to the left, right, and then it says Satek Weenut.
Okay, well, I guess the first thing we should do now that we don't have to walk anymore is our dailies.
We could... How about this? We can do dailies,
so
for
if
sure,
you want to teleport over here...
Can we start maybe by, like, doing some... I can give you maybe some advice, help direct your account.
Yeah, that sounds great. Oh my gosh, Sambachu, thank you so much. We have so many wheel spins to do, Ziox, and one of the wheel spins that can be won is to immediately end the stream.
Can we... Why are we doing this, man? Why are we spinning a wheel?
Because it's fun. Don't you like whimsy and joy?
No, actually, that's devoid of... That's been taken from me.
Wow. Well, that's my gift to you. By the end of this stream, I have high hopes for your whimsy to return.
I'll go do... Hey, while you do one, I'll do another, okay? So I'll go do the one in Wolvendom.
Okay, thanks. I'll go heal up. And then I'll go to Mondstadt. I don't love it when it becomes an hour of dialogue and I'm not actually playing a game anymore.
Yeah, I think a big part of this game is it's like basically a movie. Like people, yeah.
I'm beginning to learn that.
Can you? What is this commission called next to me?
Oh,
have you seen this one before?
I think it's commission.
What is this commission called next to me?
Oh,
have you seen this one before?
I think it's commishi bishi.
That is not what it's called.
I mean, honestly, I wish you were here to see how fast I killed those fire slimes, because I think you would like really respect me as a man.
I respect you as a man. Your worth is not based upon how fast you can clear a slime. But I cannot do this commission.
Here to see how fast I killed those fire slimes, because I think you would like really respect me as a man.
I respect you as a man. Your worth is not based upon how fast you can clear a slime. But I cannot do this commission. You need fast you can clear a slime. But I cannot do this commission. You need to start it for some reason. There's like a ley line.
Wait, so the one that you went to do on your own, like, and left me to do all the other ones, you can't do any of it? You left and did nothing? Am I getting that right?
No, I went to do one on my own. It said, hey, destroy these 2 towers. I did that. Then I'm doing another. Then I'm doing another one. But this one I can't do because you need to start it. It's called Impregnable Defense. You need to start the.
You want to do what to my defense?
The commission is called Impregnable
Wait,
Defense.
did my mods tell you my Omegaverse results? Is that what this is?
What is your Omegaverse results?
Because it's not a joke. It's not funny to me.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that was a sensitive topic.
A joke. It's not funny to me.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that was a sensitive topic.
Are you familiar with the quiz?
I don't really know what it is, but I did it once.
What were you?
I was a soft alpha.
Of course.
What does that mean?
That explains your intense attraction to me.
There is no attraction. I am just trying to do this. There's a commission called Impregnable Defense. Okay, fuck this commission, man.
Yeah. Spoken like a soft alpha, always trying to impregnate my defenses. They're there for a reason.
No, who said that? Who said that?
Every alpha I've ever known has taken one look at me and said,
"Wait, you called me an alpha?"
Things I would do to impregnate your defenses.
That's not what I said. No, I actually did not. There's a girl crying in your world, bro.
It's literally, yeah.
No, I actually did not. There's a girl crying in your world, bro.
It's literally, yeah. Yeah, the woman inside of me is crying because you're disrespecting her. Trying to impregnate
Are you
my
also
defenses
mixed?
On our first
like
walk?
Me, I'm like a bit mixed. My mom was a woman and my dad is a man, so I'm like mixed.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, 100%. I get it.
So do you want to save this girl that's just crying on the street, or?
Yeah, I guess I gotta save him from you.
Don't say that. It's your world, bro. You know what? Fuck this girl, man. I'm not. You got her. Let her die. Let's go fight the Weena. Yeah.
Bro, I cannot have you doing that on a Twitch stream. Okay, just show the girl respect.
This is your world. I don't know why she's crying.
I don't even see her. Where is she? Bro, are you like seeing a ghost?
Okay, so just follow me. Do you see Kanich?
Yeah, I see you. There's a girl here?
What? Wait, do you
Look at
actually
my stream right now. Look at my stream.
Is this bait?
What did you do to her?
Wait, how the
I see you. There's a girl here?
What? Wait, do you
Look
actually
at my stream right now. Look at my stream.
Is this bait?
What did you do to her?
Wait, how the this is your world. How do you not? Okay,
soft alpha monster.
No. Okay, let me turn.
What did you do to her?
Can you stop? I don't know, bro. This is your world.
Bro, you were sus to begin with. Now you're hella sus.
It's your world.
Bro, you were sus to begin with. Now you're hella sus.
Let's get out of here. I don't know. I'm seeing a ghost, I guess. I'm seeing a ghost. There's a girl called Jacine? Jessin? I can't even walk through her. Like she's.
Am I running circles around here on your screen?
Yes. Wait, you actually don't see her?
No, there's nobody here, bro.
She's in your world, Mr. Socks. Oh. All right, let's move on from the Schrodinger's woman, I guess. Do you want to go do the impregnable defense?
Since you're being so pushy about it, fine.
No, I'm not. I don't care about the it's your commission.
I've done all the commissions.
Wait, you've done all 4?
Yes.
Okay, we're good. No, we're good then. We're good. Don't worry about it. You're doing okay. What is this one called?
It's called boundaries. It's called respecting yourself and your body and not saying yes on the first date.
I agree, but this is a monolith.
Chat, if you ever find yourself on a date with Ziox,
can you? Chat is not gonna find themselves on a date with me. Let's not imagine this scenario.
Please.
This is not gonna
Please
happen. This is
keep
not
your defenses walled
This
up
is
for
none
at
of this
least a few dates. Don't fall prey to the soft alpha
Okay, can you not,
and their
can you not call me
predatory
a
tactics.
Can you not call me a soft alpha?
Isn't that what you said you were?
I don't think I'm a soft alpha. I said I did a quiz that my chat linked me, and that was the results. But if I believed everything I said I was on, but if I
Isn't that what you said you were?
I don't think I'm a soft alpha. I said I did a quiz that my chat linked me, and that was the results. But if I believed everything I said I was on, but if I believed every quiz I took online, I'd have 8 different diagnoses.
Okay, forgive me. Chat, don't fall prey for the mixed soft alpha's predatory attempts, okay? Don't allow him to impregnate your defenses on the first date. Go on a few. Make sure the connection is real. Just because he can't handle your pheromonals doesn't mean
What is
it's
a
the right thing
pheromonal?
to do. You don't know what a pheromonal is?
Not particularly, but I think through context I can infer.
Do you know what a pheromone is?
Yeah.
Well, omegas apparently give out strong pheromones that drive alphas into a frenzied state.
This sounds like some fiction that someone was cooking up. Now, don't get me wrong, it was some good, like probably some good writing. I respect writers, especially in this day of automation stealing our jobs.
Yeah, well,
Fiction that someone was cooking up. Now, don't get me wrong, it was some
pheromones that drive alphas into a frenzied state.
This sounds like some fiction that someone was cooking up. Now, don't get me wrong, it was some good, like probably some good writing. I respect writers, especially in this day of automation stealing our jobs.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what it is, bro. That's what
Is
chat
Inefa the
educated
only
me on.
ethical AI?
Here's the thing. I feel like we need to, as AI becomes more and more powerful, we need to have a better like definition of what is AI, right? Because is it calculator AI?
Yeah. But pick up a pencil, buddy. Hey, calculator, not in my fucking household.
Right? For sure. For sure Inefa is an AI, right? By definition.
Yeah. I like
But I like
it's-
Inefa.
I like
Right? For sure Inefa. Because as it becomes more and more powerful, we need to have a better like definition of what is AI, right? Because is it calculator AI?
Yeah. But pick up a pencil, buddy. Hey, calculator, not in my fucking household.
Right? For sure Inefa is an AI, right? By definition.
Yeah. I like
But I like
it's-
Inefa.
Yeah.
For sure Inefa is an AI, right? By definition.
Yeah. I like
But I like
it's-
Inefa.
I like pinging like at Inefa explain this instead of like, you know, people use like grok and stuff. I'm like I just ask Inefa.
Like you actually at Tangelina?
No,
or-
I at like a random account called Inefa. I don't know who has it.
Oh. Well, I think you should at Angelina directly.
I'm
Here,
not
let me pin her Twitter in chat real quick.
I'm not gonna
in case
ask.
anybody wants to.
Okay, do that. But I'm not gonna ask a human with a job to answer my dumb question. Playing this instead of like, you know, people use like grok and stuff. I'm like a cat.
For sure Inefa is an AI, right? By definition.
Yeah. I like
But I like
it's-
Inefa.
I like pinging like at Inefa explain this instead of like, you know, people use like grok and stuff. I'm like I just ask Inefa.
Like you actually at Tangelina?
No,
or-
I at like a random account called Inefa. I don't know who has it.
Oh. Well, I think you should at Angelina directly.
I'm
Here,
not gonna.
Let me pin her Twitter in chat real quick.
I'm not gonna
in case
ask.
anybody wants to.
Okay, do that. But I'm not gonna ask a human with a job to answer my dumb questions.
Okay, let me pin this. Please send all questions.
I can't
to
believe I'm saying this. Do
Inefa.
not send the questions to a voice actor. Let's say you. I can't believe I'm saying this. Do
Inefa.
not send the questions to a voice actor. let's say you voice act. Let's just say like, I don't know where you are in the quest. I don't want to spoil anything, but let's say you voice act a villain. Am I supposed to DM them like, yo, bro, why did you kill this guy?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
Sounds like a fun little conversation could be had.
Yes, that's true.
You're probably not getting answered. I receive crazy messages every day.
Yo, there's a ghost on you. There's a ghost. Oh.
Crazy messages every day.
Yo, there's a ghost on you. There's a ghost. Oh.
Don't worry. Brush that dirt off my shoulder.
Oh. That's kind of aura.
Okay, here we are in Dragonspine. I have it 85% completed. Do you want to help me do the last 15?
No, but if you want, I can help. Like maybe look into your builds, maybe give you some direction, like maybe a roadmap of like, okay, so this is the character I'm gonna go for. This one I want. This one I don't. Yeah, because if not, you can get
builds.
Sure, and if not, you'll get peer pressured by your chat. Yeah, go ahead.
You wanna swap to Fortnite?
I don't have Fortnite.
Okay, but you said you wanted to play builds.
Do you know the song that goes Fortnite Battle Pass?
Fortnite Battle Pass. No, I've never heard it.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. Builds as in artifacts. Let's say it like that. Have you heard of artifacts?
Yeah, I play a lot of artifacts in Magic the Gathering.
So this is how this conversation is gonna go. Okay, if you open your Flint's character menu, right?
My Flint's character menu. Did I do it?
What do you see? Oh yes, you did. Okay, I have your stream. So click. You see the third tab? It's called artifacts.
Chat just tells me to fast equip those.
Okay, I maybe wouldn't do that. So
I don't actually. Can you tell that kid to shut up?
That's how. He's a dragon lord. That is not a kid.
Tell
He's one of the strongest beings on this earth. No, well, okay, no, that's the thing. So when you have exactly 2 of them, you get crit rate. Then when you have 4, there's another effect. Every artifact set is like that. So what people do is you either do 1 2-piece with another 2-piece or a full 4-piece. And then your 5th artifact can be everything. Anything.
A 4-piece?
Yeah, with a biscuit. It's like a Popeye special. I can explain it in league terms if you want.
Yeah, let's try that, because I'm getting angry.
So, judging by your persona, I assume you play AD carry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's correct.
So, usually you hit power spikes when you have items, right? Like, you're kind of useless at the start, and then you get, like, whatever, Infinity Edge or whatever it is.
Okay, I'm with you now.
Okay, artifacts are your items. So, you start naked. Oh, shit, I have nothing on! Then, you gotta get these, ideally, components at the start. Let's say you start with some components, little items. Then you make a big item.
Yeah.
Those are your artifacts. So once you get, let's say, a 4-piece, that's like completing an item. You do a lot more
like
damage.
A 4-piece swimsuit. It's like a tie, a top, a bottom.
How did we get to a swimsuit? Also, what is a 4-piece swim?
You don't have any 4-piece swimsuits?
I have a 1-piece. Have you watched One Piece?
You don't have the 1-piece. Stop.
I have the 1-piece.
It's not cute.
It's me.
Don't insult the pirates.
You know, I went to a 1-piece concert. I haven't watched the show, but I like their music, so it was good. You know the song that goes like dun 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 dun. Sorry, go ahead.
I feel like you probably really enjoyed the episode with the dude in the diaper.
That sounds insulting, and I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay. Visually,
so like, how often do you clean people's houses?
Where is this? What's the punchline?
I guess I'm confused. I thought you live streamed like a cleaning service.
I know where this is going. So
because when I Google you,
yeah, what happens?
Because when I Google you, the only thing that comes up is you looking like you'd enjoy the diaper episode of One Piece.
You're talking about the maid outfit, right? So that's again,
well,
that's
your side hustle, right?
I think
you got like a little van with your face on it.
No, so that's AI. So this is why I'm against generative AI. For example, it can steal certain jobs, right? Like, let's say Inafa, for example. I'm happy they hired a real person, not just a robot. So, example, a maid outfit of me, that didn't happen. People are generating things, okay? And I'm like, why are we doing that? Let's stop. Let's nip that in the bud. That's a Tainari voice line.
You're saying you never wore a maid outfit?
Let's nip that in the bud. No, I mean, sorry.
Outfit?
Let's nip that in the bud. No, I mean, sorry.
So like, I can't like call your place of business and hire you to clean my apartment?
No, but maybe for you, we can arrange something.
Oh. Well, that's nice. Thanks.
Yeah.
We don't care about having 5. We're not full berserk.
No, that's actually one of my favorite things of Genshin Impact. A lot of other games, no disrespect, they need a full like 5-piece or 4-piece with a biscuit. They need everything. Genshin, you only need 4 and then you have a flex piece. So it's a bit easier to build. Like if you play honkaistarrail, which I recommend, it's a good game.
Yeah.
They are like, hey, if you don't have these 4 exact pieces and this ball and rope, go fuck yourself.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Hope you get a role there if you apply. I don't know if you're interested, but I think that it's a good game. Who are you calling? Who are you calling? Get a role there if you
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Hope you get a role there if you apply. I don't know if you're interested, but I think that it's a good game. Who are you calling? Who are you calling?
I gotta take this. Hold on.
You're calling. Who do you have to, how do you have to take something if you're the one? Bro.
Inefa, quick question for you.
Yes.
Do you be engaging in a 4-piece with a biscuit?
What is a 4-piece with a biscuit? I do not understand.
With a biscuit?
What is a 4-piece with a biscuit? I do not understand what this term is.
Well, I'm trying to learn about artifacts over here with some guy named zenlesszonezero, and he's been talking a lot of profanity. And lately he's been telling me that I don't need all of it, just a 4-piece and a biscuit. Do you understand?
Are we talking a McDonald's order or a Burger King's order?
Let me ask. Are we talking a McDonald's or a Burger King order? Let me ask. Are we talking a McDonald's or a Burger King order?
Are we talking a...
He's been telling me that I don't need all of it, just a 4-piece and a biscuit. Do you understand?
Are we talking a McDonald's order or a Burger King's order?
Let me ask. Are we talking a McDonald's or a Burger King order?
Neither. We're actually talking about artifacts in Genshin Impact. There's a 4-piece set effect.
Neither. We're talking about Popeyes.
Popeyes? I don't have Popeyes in my current module. Maybe I'll ask Ino for a upgrade?
Yeah, could you go download that, Anefa, and let me know if I need a 4-piece with a biscuit?
Sure.
Okay, call me back.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. All right.
There's a special spot in heaven for everyone that has to deal with your, let's say, tomfoolery, shenanigans is the word I'm looking for.
I'm just trying to understand. I mean, I don't understand why 4 is better than 5.
4 is not better than 5. You can actually go 5. That's fine. There's nothing bad that happens when you have 5. It's just you only need 4.
So the maximum benefit I get is out of 5?
You were so close. The maximum benefit's out of 4. But then the 5th piece can be anything.
Okay, well, if we know about 4 and we know about 5, what can you tell me about 6 and 7?
6, 7. I'm sorry. Dude, did you see what happened? I don't know if we should get into this on stream, so tell me if you don't want to, but do you hear what happened about 7?
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Do you hear what happened with 7?
What happened to 7?
Dude, 7... Okay, trigger warning. 7 fucking 8, 9.
Well, that explains why 6 is afraid of him.
Okay, trigger warning. 7 fucking 8, 9.
Well, that explains why 6 is afraid of him.
Dude, 6 is afraid of 7 and 7, 8, 9. I just found out about this shit.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense.
Okay, so I see why you're friends with Sino. R3! Okay, sorry. What the fuck? It's refinement 3? You got 3 of the weapon? Yeah.
Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense.
Okay, so I see why you're friends with Sino.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense.
Okay, so I see why you're friends with Sino. R3! Okay, sorry. What the fuck? It's refinement 3? You got friends with Sino. R3! Okay, sorry. What the fuck? It's refinement 3? You got 3 of the weapon? Wait, he's... Oh, okay. So that's cool. My bad.
Oh, hey, can you do your... Actually, can you do your chat like a big favor?
You're gonna ask me to bloom. I'm not doing that.
Whoa, no. Actually,
Okay,
I just want you to go to my
Yeah.
my TikTok or my YouTube page. And I think if you watched it live here and reacted to it, that they would really enjoy themselves.
Wait, so Emma, I have your TikTok open. Do you want me to look at which one? The one called Disgusting Warning? I'd rather not click on that.
Yeah, that's the one. What'd you think of that video I made for us?
It was good. I actually thought like someone else made it, but you made it? That's awesome.
Well, my wife did.
Oh, so you're just gonna take credit off a woman?
Well, we're a team.
Okay. I actually thought like someone else made it, but you made it? That's awesome.
Well, my wife did.
Oh, so you're just gonna take credit off a woman?
Well, we're a team.
Okay.
You can credit her for all the Flint's voice acting.
You're just gonna take credit off. You made it? That's awesome.
Well, my wife did.
Oh, so you're just gonna take credit off a woman?
Well, we're a team.
Okay.
You can credit her for all the Flint's voice acting.
If that's what we're doing.
Okay,
I'll
so
do
get
the
that
code
volume
here.
up loud.
I'm not gonna watch a video called Better Out Than In. I'm good. I'm gonna be honest. I've been on the internet long enough.
You said you would help me out here. You said
I'm not gonna watch a video called Better Out Than In. I'm good. I'm gonna be honest. I've been on the internet long enough.
You said you would help me out here. You said you were gonna teach me today. All right, let me give back to your chat.
If that's
You're
what
gonna want
we're
that on
doing,
full
I'll
blast.
do the code here again.
To your chat.
If that's
You're gonna
what
want
we're
that on
doing,
full
I'll
blast.
do the code here again. Whoa, is my dog trying to get in here? There's. All right.
I won't hear anything.
Again.
Hopefully your chat does.
What are you?
Maybe animals
does this
are-
go on for 1:30? This video did not need to be
Whoa,
that long.
Whoa, don't skip, bro. Don't be skipping.
I cannot listen to that, bro. We're gonna throw up.
Bro. Well, dang. I thought your chat would really enjoy that performance from me.
It was a good performance. We're just not big burpers around here.
Performance from me.
It was a good performance. We're just not big burpers around here.
Wait, hold on. I just saw Tangelina wrote in chat.
Around here.
Wait, hold on. I just saw Tangelina wrote in chat. I'm kind of pissed she didn't call me back if she's in chat. Sorry, bro. I gotta take this.
You can't say I gotta take this and then dial someone up. That's not taking it. That's
Hey, I have to take this, please. Respect boundaries. Sorry, bro. I gotta take this.
You can't say I gotta take this and then dial someone up. That's not taking it. That's
Hey, I have to take this, please. Respect boundaries.
Hello?
Did you download the new update from Ino and
Yes.
You did.
And? Yes, and?
So, do I want a 4-piece with a biscuit, or am I being lied to?
I mean, I think a 4-piece with a biscuit plus gravy would be fine, wouldn't you think?
You didn't say anything about gravy.
Well, according to my current calculations, gravy would be a great addition to your 4-piece.
Unfortunately, since you've been away, he's convinced me to do a two-piece combo with a biscuit.
2-piece, but great addition to your
Want a 4? You down with the?
you think? Great addition to your 4-piece.
Unfortunately, since you've been away, he's. Fortunately, since you've been away, he's convinced me to do a two-piece combo with a biscuit.
2-piece, but 4-piece will fill up the stomach.
Well, it is two pieces.
Two pieces? So wouldn't that equal 4 pieces?
But they're different 2 pieces, Anefa.
Different 2 pieces.
Yeah,
Huh?
think of it as like 2 different tops and 2 different... Yeah,
Huh?
Think of it as like 2 different tops and 2 different bottoms.
No, don't say that. It's like 2 boneless wings, 2
tops and 2 different bottoms.
Yeah.
Are we dressing a mannequin now? I'm quite confused at this current moment.
Well, so am I. So I don't really understand how the gravy gets involved.
Actually, me either. So, how do we move forward with this?
I don't know. Do you think he's lying to us?
Oh my god.
Possibly. My calculations say that the lying meter is probably high.
No, it's you. It's Flens. It's not me.
Can I get you in here to vet him, please?
Sure.
Okay. You text me when you're ready to invade my world.
Okay. Will do.
Thank you, Annette.
Thank you.
All right, you're on thin ice, Buster Brown.
You can't lie to someone, and then when they're like, "Oh, someone's lying," and it's you, you blame me.
She says. All right, you're on thin ice, Buster Brown.
You can't lie to someone, and then when they're like, "Oh, someone's lying," and it's you, you blame me.
She says without gravy, these 2 pieces ain't gonna be good for my artifact game.
You convinced. Okay, this is. I don't know if I want to interact with this rage bait. You convinced Inefa that we're talking about fucking Popeyes when we're talking about artifacts.
No.
Okay. My bad. Talking about artifacts.
No.
Okay. My bad.
You know what, bro? I don't like that that TikTok keeps declaring you the king of the castle. Like, I know you are.
Who called me the king of the castle?
I don't need to put it in my face.
I mean, look, I've been referred to as many things. The LeBron James of Genshin, the Jungkook of Genshin, the Michael Phelps of Genshin, I mean, just name it and I'm probably him.
Why is it just every couple of minutes being like, hey, just as a reminder, Aaron boy, for real, only 6% of the people here are for you.
Wait, what? Who says that?
Twitch.
Wait, where do you even see that?
It was just on the screen over the chat bar.
That's not true, bro. People are here. People are here for you. You're in my title.
It shows your face and it puts a little crown over it, and it says
That does not happen.
96% your face.
Where? It does not say that.
Did you make it do that? Is this like your
There's no
reflection on me?
So are you always like a gaslighter, or is this like a new thing you're trying today?
Bro, I'm not lying. It did that. Is your face not a Pokemon?
Yeah, well, I don't know where it does that. If it does, that's kind of fucked up. I don't see it.
I'm trying to vibe out.
I think it's apparently it's based on chat activity. My chat, they're rabid dogs. I love them. Don't get me wrong, but they are like a lot. But I would like to think they're good. Okay, I don't think they're like invading, being like mean. Okay, if anything, they usually side with the other person. They're rarely on my side, if anything.
Well, nobody's being rude to me. You've been a gentleman. Chat's been kind.
Thank you.
I just don't know why you keep hitting the button to subtly flex on me.
I'm sorry.
Did I do something to hurt you? Nick.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I didn't mean to click that button.
I mean, we all know you're Mr. Big Dog.
Okay, that's not true. I didn't click a button. I don't know if Twitch is doing something or
Look,
if you're seeing things.
I'm brand new to Twitch. You've been in the game for a long time. I'm just happy to be sharing the oxygen you breathe, bro. I would never tread on your turf.
It's Twitch. I view it as like a it's like a family, you know. Like if you do well, the game does well. I do well. It's like there's no competition.
So why do you keep hitting the button?
I'm not hitting a button. The only thing I'm hitting is I can't think of anything funny. I only thought of the pen, but I'm not hitting a pen. You wanna okay? Can I show you something? Do you have Hazo? You have Hazo, right?
Yeah, little wind punch boy.
Yeah. If you go to him, I want to know your insight as a voice actor, right? So if you go to Hazen, you go to profile, voiceover, and I believe it's opening treasure chest 1. Could you just listen to it and let me know what you think?
Well, I know this actor.
Okay, well, you
ask me to like shit on my boy here.
No, I think it's very well done. He's a character I respect. I just want you to go to the it's in the second tab, and then if you scroll down just a little, you'll see opening treasure chest 1.
Is he setting me up here? Chat, is he about to
Oh, no, I just want to know what's happening.
Line. Oh Jesus!
No, I just want to know.
Line. I don't know if I want to. I don't don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to. Here's what I will say. I don't know if I want to do this. We don't write the lines.
Oh, it's all coming out now. That's how.
I don't know if I want to do this. We don't write the lines.
Oh, it's all coming out now. That's how it goes. It's nothing. I'm not like talking about the voice actor. I'm saying, what are your thoughts on that line? It's more the character. I separate the art from the artist in this instance when it comes to character. Okay, I'm not like, oh, this character is this guy. I'm like, Hazo. Why is it all coming out?
Let me ask you how you feel about this. Oh, you want me to be your birthday candle?
I forgot Flynn said that actually.
I mean, want me to be your birthday candle?
I forgot Flynn said that actually.
I mean, well, what are your thoughts on that?
I have many.
Well, let's hear them. Share them with the class.
I don't know if I want to share them with the class.
Well, it's your job. It's a really long line. It's a birthday line. It's the last sentence of it. I did not expect people to request it so often at conventions or on prints, but it's in demand.
Ooh, wait, what's the next convention? Are you gonna go to like maybe Anime Expo?
I'm not sure. We'll see.
Okay, I hope they invite you because I'll probably go. If they invite me, I mean they might not. So I might see you there.
Very cool. That'd be
Anyways, I think so. Did they change one of Xiao's voice lines in like 1.4 or something? He used to growl.
I thought Xiao was actually the name of your wife.
Like, like in real life?
Yeah. I thought you were genuinely married. I didn't realize that you were just basement dwelling.